Suddenly, doctor told me that night at biopsy, okay, now she has only few hours. You can call your relative.
Oh my
Doctor
God. Hi and welcome everyone to this YouTube video, this YouTube series of interviewing amazing success stories. Today we have yet another YouTube audience member who wrote to us talking about their success story. Now I'm very excited to actually hear her whole story. She was trying to get me to hear it via voice notes and can I share my story? And I said no, I'm going to hear it live just like with all of you guys. I'm also excited to hear the whole story of how Shraddha Parekh healed herself of a autoimmune disease, right? Yes, lupus is autoimmune, right? Yeah. So I want to welcome Shraddha to our program today. Super welcome, Shraddha.
Thank you so much, Kritika, to having me on your channel and help me to share my story can benefit to lots of people. So much grateful to you.
Absolutely. So we'll get started with your story in a moment. I just want to put a little disclaimer out there is after we interviewed Anjana and a few more people, Pooja and all of that, Priya, a lot of people have this idea that Synchro Shakti is promoting smaller channels. And so a lot of people email us telling us their success stories so that we can promote their channels. But that's not what we've been doing. That's just coincidentally, it just so happened that Priya had a channel and Anjana had a channel. We're not really promoting channels, but this is so. In the future, we'll be taking interviews of our academy students to share success stories. Otherwise, it'll get like really crazy in our inbox. So I'm just putting that out there. Shraddha is a YouTube viewer, and yes, she does have a channel, but this would be the last of the the YouTube viewer interview so that we don't get over bombarded in our inbox of people trying to get their channel promoted. We are not doing promotional work, just putting that out there. Shraddha, what is your big success story that you want to share with everyone?
A big success. I am a survivor of lupus. I've suffered 20 years, more than 20 years. And my appearance totally changed. I had paralysis attack. I had 2 kidney biopsies. Oh, no. I had more than 100 plasters and 2 leg operations.
Right.
So, but at the moment, doctor told me when I was diagnosed lupus, so they told me to my parents that only 6 months my life would be there. Only 6 months. So, but universe, God, divine, whatever. So I'll take a universe only. So everything is in the universe. So has a something different plan. So 6 months, doctor told you can, whatever she wants to enjoy her life, please do that because she has only 6 months. And my lupus also detect after like 1 or 2 years. My mom has never lived any doctor in Mumbai. Every doctor can't predict about this. But this after finalizing the case, it's a lupus. So 6 months, I enjoyed my life. Okay, I have to leave. That moment I was a kid. So around 9 to 10 years I was. So I was not knowing anything about the universe or anything. But something in like, I always have a conversation with a God or a sky. So I always tell, whatever is there, I'm living my life. I will enjoy my life. So in that moment, I thought, okay, now I don't have to go to the school that moment. I changed my energy. I was not knowing I'm changing my energy. But after 6 months, my health got deteriorated because of heavy medications, heavy medicines. Even I have gone through chemotherapy. So my things, so doctors was like, my mom asked, how is now after 6 months, what is the progress? Doctor said, I don't know. She has nothing in her body, but how she is living, we don't know.
Wow.
Something is there. So we say, where there is a universe, don't put your logic.
Yeah. They say that who can curse a man who God has blessed?
And when you have totally faith in universe, so don't put why, how, who, just put it, I'm grateful, I'm happy, everything is working out on the divine time.
Yeah.
So that's, instead of that, we should use that.
Yeah.
So things were going on and I had a 2 kidney biopsy. And suddenly doctor told me that night at biopsy, okay, now she has only few hours. You can call your relative.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because some, after biopsy, medicines was given, and that should come out also from body through urine and everything, urine. So, but that moment it was not working, and my body was getting blue. So my mom was very strong. So she asked doctor, "What you want?" I can't call any relatives now. It's very far. But again, that medicine, what doctor was asking, was not there in the hospital, and she got it from medical from far away, and I was survived. Then in paralysis attack was a really miracle. If I tell somebody the story, suddenly in the evening I had an appointment with a eye specialist because some medicine was going on. So doctor tell me some reaction would be there in eyes. So you should regularly go to check up with the eye specialist. I was, this is a story about around I was 14 years, 14 years, 13 to 14 years. Suddenly my right side got paralyzed. Nothing was there. Suddenly it got. And my mom thought I'm like fun loving or doing musty kind of.
Oh no.
You are not doing musty na, because you have habit, okay, this all drama things. So no, I thought suddenly it was like I was not able to talk. So mom called a doctor who was treating me. So, but the doctor, family doctor, she told okay, she will be coming, and another doctor she connect and told ki we have to admit her, but I need that special bed that was not available that moment. So family doctor given the injections, and all my relatives gathered. Doctor, we can't, 24 hours is there if she will be alive. But at night, now something miracle was like, in my heart, I was feeling everyone was doing praying and all. And I was, no, I will be alive. I have to. That moment I learned we should be worthiness. If you are not worthy, universe can't give you.
Yeah, if
so
you don't feel
alive, I will be alive.
Yeah.
In the morning, you won't believe, Pratika, the reports were there, CT scan, the reports were not good, but doctor was like shocked. How come she's walking properly? No anything, the paralysis attack, any defect, nothing was there.
Paralysis of your face went off by the morning.
Sorry?
Did the paralysis of your face get cured by the morning?
Yeah, immediate. And it was totally miracle. Totally. That's why doctor has given me the name Miracle Child.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So next morning means when the reports came, reports were not good. But doctor told me, how come any effect is not there? So my mom said, when God has some other plan, we can't interfere.
Yeah.
She has some purpose in life. She has to know that.
She's defying death every time she has a reason to live. Yeah, you're here to inspire.
But I was not knowing actually what was my purpose. That moment, what I have to. Then one moment it happened, I was really hating myself at one moment, because wherever I go now, people used to laugh on me. Saying, oh, he has a wolf face kind of. My face was so much swollen and dark and everything. I was looking ugly in people's world. I am beautiful, but in other people's
eyes. Yeah.
But that moment, I was one moment when I was seeing in the mirror. So I was like, I hate myself. I don't like about this. I don't like this. I was not at peace. I got a panic attack. I started.
Oh no.
It's happening with me only. God, I am to praying you. God, I have full faith. Where all people told me that you won't. Then also I have faith. Why you doing this to me? So I was really panic, anxiety, everything. I was messing my life. I won't blame because I was taking other people's view. I was seeing myself
through others' eyes. Yeah, that is how most people see themselves, is through other people's reactions to themselves. Yeah.
Then slowly, changes came slowly. I started why I'm hating myself. Let's do one thing in the mirror. What I'm hating, I start loving. Oh wow, you are such a beautiful girl. I used to tell myself, I love you, darling. You are sexiest girl.
Yeah.
Looking so hot. It took me time, and still I'm learning. I won't say I have learned, because if I will say I've learned, then I will never be able to learn more.
Yeah.
So I'm still student of universe.
Yes, I love this. And the autoimmune, by the way, a lot of it is energetically. When we fight against ourselves, when we don't have love for ourselves, the body attacks itself. And when we see ourselves from the viewpoint of other people, how they react, they're, they are seeing us negatively, we see ourselves negatively, the body
Mental health.
against it, it turns against itself. So when you flip it and start seeing yourself as beautiful and yourself as lovely, the body starts seeing that and reacts that way, and then the body begins to go in the direction of love and healing. It's a mirror.
Because you start giving worthiness to own self. Because if you won't give worthiness to your own self, the universe won't. You can't expect anything from universe. You should be, yes, I'm deserving this. Universe, you have to give me this. If not this, then something better is there. But I am deserving.
Deserving.
So that attitude towards universe should be there. Universe is your own friend. You should be there. No, it's not like you should talk.
Yes. So you started loving yourself. Then what happened after that?
I started loving myself. Then slowly again I was getting break. Like, okay, sometimes anxiety, panic attack also coming, because people used to tell me you are good for nothing. I have completed my study from 5th to 10th. So you won't get a good job also. You're not deserving. You will get hardly 1,000 rupees job.
Oh no.
So I was like, okay, 1,000 rupees so I will get na. There is something better than nothing. And I took like leap of faith. Doctors told me not to travel by train. And you know Mumbai's train, how it is would be there. So doctors totally told me, no, you can't travel. No, I said, okay, it's in my faith, I will try. I have full faith on my God. He will help me because I am ready to help myself. So slowly I took out one job after completing my study. I've completed corresponding studies. And I took my job, and that was totally far. I have to travel, and I used to take 2 injections in the morning and 2 injections in the evening. But I was like, no, I have to support my parents. That was my no. I have. So if I'm ready to support myself, universe will help me. So manifest. I always tell the people, don't like control. Okay, abhi kiya hai, to there is something always. There's something better. What you want is it? I'm asking, I want this phone. But maybe universe wants to give me iPhone. Then why I'm going to? But that things people know. And they will start questioning. Arey, tere saath hua hai. With you it happened, but other people it won't. No, we're there. Because you are not asking you're deserving. You should have full faith in it. Without faith, and don't put anything in logic. Yaar, kaise aayega? I don't have money. So you only attract that thing. Now you can't blame universe, please.
Absolutely. Universe gives you whatever you say into it. So when did the lupus start healing?
Around, I can tell, because I lost my mom in 2011. Before that, she could know that news I am cured. 2009.
And this is after you read The Secret.
Secret. Lots of book I have read. Secret was the one of the books.
So how did the healing journey? So you started applying the law of attraction by visualizing yourself healthy. Is that how you did that?
I always see myself in the mirror, and I do affirmation also in the singing way. Oh universe, I will get this. I am deserving. That kind of. I always like it. If I sit and do serious things, so I won't able to do. That's mine.
You're a fun, creative kind of a person. I understand.
So that thing. So the things I used to hate, slow and steady, I used to like, oh wow, you are an amazing person, you can do it, anything. Like this kind of a good words to own self. Still I'm learning. Sometimes I get it like into that zone because I lost both the parents. So I lost my dad 3 years back.
I'm sorry.
So that after moment, I was again gone into some moment like I got anxiety. No, I have to come back. This was not my dad's and my mom's dream. I have to. Awesome. And slow and steady, people used to call me in the hospital for any cases. Please, you come to the hospital and give this to their parents. No, nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. You have to. You can't be victimized. If you will be victimized, nothing will happen. You have to be strong and tell your kids, no, nothing has happened. If you have a one-day, doctor told me this. If I have a 24 hours also, then I have a lots of things to do. Few biopsy also, anesthesia was very little given because it was a chances I would be going into the coma.
Okay.
But that moment also, I'm like always connected. Okay, no, something energy is there. You should believe if something is there. If you believe in the stone, also there also law of attraction will work. But
Yeah.
faith.
Yeah. So what was the year that you got? So you said 2009, right? Was the year that you got cured. And
Yeah,
you did that from
2009.
doing your affirmations, through singing, through loving yourself,
Yes.
through reading these books and saying that there is a greater purpose, and speaking and being connected to the universe. So then what happened? What was the story after that?
After that, then in 2011, suddenly I lost my mom. So I was like, again, why? She was my best friend who knows everything. Why you never? So I was fighting again, gone in the Z zone. Then that moment, the Louise Hay book came out of blue. It was there with me. I read it once, but I didn't take that time seriously. But maybe that time was not there. Divine time was not there. This book was meant after that only. So I read slowly. No, everything is there. There is a purpose. She is now an angel and she is helping me.
Yeah.
That was the reason. I took in positivity. It took time.
Yeah.
And like out of blue, I was not knowing about, I do angel therapy also, I'm into. So I don't know about the angels and anything. But out of blue, one day I'm telling my sister, she is also into the spirituality. So I'm telling, I don't know, but angels, I want to work with the angels. Okay, we don't know anything. And she know one person who is into angel practitioner from years and years. She suggests out of blue, I've took a DAC also. I don't know anything. But then the positive thing I come, I was crying and fighting with the universe, but my mom gone and she become the angel, and this was the thing. So we have to find that there is always something good in
everything. So what advice would you give to those who are watching this interview? They might be going through health conditions or money conditions or something in their life. What is your best advice for them?
Be worthy. Because I have seen lots of people doesn't give a worthiness to their self when they start manifestation. And where there the catch come.
Yeah.
Because with the doubt, nothing will happen. So be worthy and have full faith. Just leave it. Surrender. Surrender whatever you believe. Surrender to them.
Yeah.
And don't doubt if something, what you are thinking is not happening. There is something, a bigger picture. We don't see. We see later on.
Doesn't know what the higher self knows. Yeah.
Definitely.
Awesome.
So that is the thing. Believe in yourself and have full faith. And be joyful in every moment and be grateful for each and everything. Then you will things change. And you will find things, energy change in your own self.
Yeah. Absolutely. So let's wrap up our story. What is left to be said in your story?
I will say a little manifestations which really don't go for big things. Go for, like, I have manifestation. I have seen myself. I want to share my stories. So on digital media. So suddenly my lots of articles came. Then I see, no, one article I should come in the magazine also. Why? I'm deserving, because through that the readers can get help. Out of blue, 2 magazine people approach me, and one was the very good in South famous magazine, and one is Life Positive magazine comes. There also my interview came. So just if you visualize or anything, just be like a kid.
Yeah.
And don't control the things. If I'm deserving, then I will be sharing the story. That was the confirm. So that is the thing. Surrender. Because if we try so much, people, whenever, lots of people tell, nahi, ye to tu hai na special. Everyone is special. You should find that power in your own self. God has given everyone. But somehow, some people miss that. If having also, they missed the chance. Yeah. That is the thing.
Right. Awesome. So is that a good we want to get people to find you as well. Of course, last and the final ones where we promoting someone's channel. I do believe that the story is very powerful, especially when it comes to autoimmune diseases or any diseases in general. You want to look at self-love very strongly, because I had a conversation with someone yesterday whose leg is just not healing, and he's having such anger towards that situation. I said, why don't you speak lovingly to your leg? Why don't you send love and have conversations with your leg? It's instead of I don't like this about my life, I don't like this about my life, I want to heal it with law of attraction. flip it around, find some ways to comfort it, love it, hug it, unconditionally surround it with love, and see how love is a healing force. I love your message really strongly, and I want, as many people to hear this message, because we are so hard on ourselves with the smallest of things, because we see compare ourselves with everybody else, what their results are. It takes them 5 minutes to do this, but it takes me
Social
so long.
media.
Especially around being worthy, we all want something, but we don't feel we are actually truly deserving of it. And then how do we get that if we don't open the deserving gate? Really, really cool messages. So how do people find you on your YouTube?
Anokhi Ki Dunya, but spelling is little bit different.
I'll link it in okay. So you send me the link. I'll put it in the description.
Sure.
And is there anything final you want to share with people before we?
Yes, please love yourself unconditional. Don't keep condition. Okay, my acne will go, then I will look good. If my scars will, everything is in your own body. Start loving, and you will find the magical change and miracle changes.
Absolutely. And what tip can you give them to start loving themselves?
Just say positive words. Please don't. At least keep one word. I love you. I love you. I love me. That's
Awesome.
it. That is the best thing you can do, because love can change everything.
I love this advice. I love it so much. Amazing advice. Thank you so much. And with that, is it okay if we wrap up the interview with that statement?
Yes, I'm really, really grateful to you.
Absolutely.
You took out really time and covered my story and helped me to share more tips. You never leave a hope.
Absolutely, 100%. I'm so glad. I mean, we have a very strong lupus healing story in our own community as well. She also healed herself through self-love. And I cannot tell you how much we create our own suffering through the lack of self-love. And this message is so powerful. I appreciate you. Thank you for your story. Thank you for your strength. I thank the universe.
Thank you so much.
I thank the universe for your health and for all the amazing things you're going to do in the world for the people. The fact that your niche is health, you're going to touch 1 million lives, because we need you in the hospitals.
Thank you. Lots of love, and God bless you. And keep sharing positive videos. I'm waiting always for your videos.
Absolutely. More videos coming up. And guys, if you made it so far in the video, please comment. Firstly, thank Shraddha for sharing her story, for her strength. I mean, who gets told you have 6 months to live and goes, I'm not going to school. Yay. Like, who does that? You need some special strength to be able to rise above death so many times. Kudos, you really came here for a reason. And I can see that you're here to do something amazing in the world. And I bless you 1000%. Please thank her in the comments. Also write down, what did you take back from her sharing? She's given us practical tips for self-love. She's talked about worthiness. And she's talked about being playful when you're manifesting. So type out in the comments, what did you take back from her? Please thank her.
Bye.
Bye. Have a pleasant evening. Bye.
Bye.